Okay, so I've not done a YouTube video in ages, so I want to do a quick update. Reason being I haven't done a video in a long time is because firstly I moved house, so I moved back to the city, and the geography there was just so ugly and so many cars and rubbish and dirt. I didn't like it, and two, I lost my selfie stick, so I'm actually using a tree now to hold my phone up, but it's working quite well. So let's start with the moving. So I moved at the start of this year from near Makri, this place I'm in now, to Athens, they say the most exclusive area of, of Athens, the nicest, the most expensive, called Voula. In my opinion, it was a bit of a dump. The seaside there was pretty ugly. The only nice bits of beaches were mostly private. There's cars right along the beach. So although I was still doing a lot of walking and, with the aim of doing videos, it just had such a bad vibe to it to me that I didn't like it. So we only really stayed there for, I think, 6 months. And then we came back to Nea Makri. So I've actually moved back to Nea Makri now, by this beautiful scenery. We're in nature. I love it so much. I'm so happy to be here. We didn't last a year in the big city. Unfortunately, as probably a lot of people know, my fiance's father died from corona. So that's one of the things that led us to have to move. That was very sad. But the good news is my fiance is pregnant, so we're going to have a baby due in May. So we're now living in, I think, the perfect kind of place to raise a young child, in nature by the sea with the fresh air and all that goodness. So yeah, things are looking bright, although of course we do miss the father-in-law, and it's so sad he won't be able to see two dogs. He won't be able to see the child, but that's just how life goes, I suppose. 2020 has been a very difficult year for a lot of people. Yeah, I mean, for us, the lockdown's been very strict in Greece. We're in our second full lockdown now. It's lasted like 2.5 months, I think, and is set to continue for quite some time. So that's tricky. It's not so fun being locked down all the time. Although we do get to go out for these walks, which I really appreciate, because I work all day at the computer. It's nice to get out and walk in the beautiful scenery, get that fresh air. So thank heavens for small mercies, as they say. I'm very excited for 2021, not just for the baby on the way, which is, I'm sure, going to be a massive change to our lives. Also, work is going very well. My business is growing. I'm making new hires. So very exciting on that front. I think I'm very lucky to be in the digital marketing industry right now, because there's so much online growth growing right now. Like, I get potential clients message me all the time. I have to turn a lot away. My clients who do run online businesses are seeing explosive growth, not just e-commerce, but all kinds of different online areas. Everybody should be focusing on the online presence right now. I mean, the world is moving in the direction of online only for a lot of these areas. So it's a great time to be in the industry, so that's good for me. Another big change of this year is I got my driving license and leased a car. So I'm having a lot of fun driving around, although unfortunately with the lockdown I'm not allowed to drive to many places. So that's annoying, but when the lockdown ends I'll be able to drive and explore the country of Greece, which I'm very excited for. And I've ordered a selfie stick, so I'm hoping to do more of these videos. But now that I'm using this impromptu tree as a phone holder, I'm using a palm tree right now, and between the little wooden things I got my phone held on, and it seems to be working very well. So maybe I'll do this in future. Certainly a nice backdrop for a video. So yeah, maybe this can be my new video spot, and hopefully you can hear me okay. It's not too windy. Yeah, so not a whole lot to discuss really. Had a year with some ups and downs, but looking very positive for the future. I definitely want to keep back on the YouTube video creation. I really enjoy it. I'm still looking for these kind of topics to talk about. I don't think I've really touched anything interesting yet, but you just do it like 100 times and you get into a groove. I don't know if anyone's ever seen the Joe Rogan podcast, but look at the first one of those, or even the first 10. He's literally filming it off his laptop monitor, his little built-in rubbish laptop camera thing, and the audio's terrible. And only after like 100 of them or something did it start getting real traction and good. So I've still yet to find my groove, although I do think using backdrops like these are very good. So maybe instead of walking and talking in future, I'll do this, and maybe come with some topics prepared. So thank you to anybody who's watched, and I know it's not too exciting. We're doing well here in Greece. Hope you're doing well wherever you are in the world. And keep your eyes open, because I promise to bring more videos and actually on some better topics from now on. I'm not just going to talk about random things. So thanks guys. Daniel out.